Taurus, welcome. I want to do a reading about the last moments of Pluto in Capricorn and what does it mean in your life. Where are you in your hero's journey and what's coming next? What influenced your path and what can support you on your journey and on your adventure. And so we'll see what is your moment in your journey right now. And that's the card 14. And I will read it to you because it's the entrance. Where you are is where it's at. When you feel resistance, it might mean you're not up to the task. Then again, it might mean that you are up to the task, but don't realize your own strength. Resistance sometimes serves to preserve your energy and to keep you safe. Without resistance, you might manically say yes to everything, perhaps for fear of missing out. But right where you are is holy ground. From a quantum physics perspective, you are already everywhere, and everyone and everything is within you. When you realize this, there can be no fear of missing out because you are already where it's at. Honor the spirit of resistance and know it will be with you through every step of your hero's journey. You've done enough inner work to know the difference between a yes and a no. It's wise to pause and to consider your choices and actions with respect to your available energy, schedule, and resources. And so that's what this card is about, to stay where you are right now, until a sign steps in where you know that you have to move right now, right? That's a beautiful place to be, and often it is like it's exhausting to be in this place because we want to move forwards, or we are resistant to the present moment, and it's inviting us to stay where we're at and to wait for the right moment to react. And that's where you started new from the past and the past influence. You started anew and you wanted to move forwards. You wanted to get into the place where you are heading. And that's the confirmation that this place will be reached by you. This is the moment where you can realize there will be new energy coming your way. There will be a sign for you to move forwards and to stay in this, just in for a moment, to stay in this place where you are at, to see when this sign is coming in. Because if we are always moving, right, this is what we miss sometimes. Then we miss the signs because we are so constantly moving. And that's the power of the mind, is keeping us in this thought of past experiences. And that's the South Node too, right? Keeping us in the place where we are in the thinking mode, as well as in this. Pallas Athena is a war goddess, so it's about defending, it's about fighting for something. So we are so often so in this area where we think we have to do something to get somewhere. And this is the confirmation that this is not the truth. At the moment, you don't have to do anything to get somewhere because you are where you are at. And that's the invitation to stay there for a moment, to allow yourself to be in this place where you can listen to the signs. And that's lovely, because it's showing us that this past that influenced you was the marriage can be a card that shows us that we want to marry our own thoughts, our own dreams with the present moment. And sometimes we don't, because we don't want to be where we are. And to start again can be that your marriage in your life blocked you from moving forwards too. This can be a real marriage that stood in your way, and this can be a real marriage and a real child that kept you from moving forwards. But it can also be that we didn't marry the new beginning because we didn't want to move. And that can be something that Taurians have in their life. It's a fixed sign. It's not about change. It doesn't want to have change in this intense way, right? And so the one thing that is helping you on your way is the illusionist. This is one that can create something out of the blue. That is someone who can create beautiful stories. And the illusionist isn't someone like the trickster or something. It is someone who can create situations that appear real. And this is a beautiful ability. I often see writers and artists, and they are illusionists because they create something from nothing. They create something from their thoughts, from their fantasy, from their own way of creating. And that's the thing that supports you. This is your energy of creating. And that's what keeps you moving forwards, is not that you think you have to be resistant to the present moment. No, you have to step into the present moment, because in this present moment you have the ability and the energy to create something from nothing. And that's beautiful, to step out of this idea of resisting the present moment. And that's what Pluto did for you. Showed you that you have the persistent, you have the ability. And the aristocrat is someone who is really well read and who has the knowledge to put this into work and put this into the right way of creating. That's the confirmation that to use your energy in the right way, not to be over-analyzing, to overthink something and to allow the thoughts to create turmoil in your head to keep you moving forwards, because the mind and the thinking process doesn't know what to do about the situation. So it is the resistance to the present moment, because it thinks it has to be somewhere else. And that's the confirmation that your energy is in the right place, and you can allow your energy to be in the present moment and to create from this wisdom and the well of knowing that you have. That's stepping into this knowing and stepping into this place of creativity, because you accept that you are in the right place, and that you will be shown the moment when you have to do something else. And that's the Eight of Wands is a card that shows us the movement that will come out of the blue. And this is, you have to be still to see the signs. And this is like a Uranus, like a lightning strike that hits these Eight of Wands. But it is something that will move things forwards. But it's not initiated by yourself. It is initiated by something heading your way. So it comes from the outer world. It's not coming from you moving and running around resisting the present moment. It is coming from the outer world. It's hitting you, and it will move you forwards. And your way of being in this present moment is be controlling about your own thoughts. It's the clarity of thoughts that comes with the Daughter of Swords, right? It's the clarity that you want to move forwards when you are clear about where to move, and to stay in this place of creating. This is the Ace of Wands. That's the new idea. That is the new seed that is sown. That is the new project that comes up and that keeps you moving into the right direction. This is your moment to stand still and to wait for the sign and signals from the outer world that will come. And then to use your energy in the right way to create something really magical. Because that's what the illusionists comes with. It's the magical place where we create fantasy, where we create stories, where we create art and create a surrounding that. And even if you are a singer, you create an environment of feeling things, of emoting, right? So that's what this invitation is about. Stay in your energy and create from this place, and don't allow your mind to tell you otherwise. Opportunities will come your way. That's the confirmation of this, and this is the moment of you being initiated for something bigger, for something great. If you don't just run around and let your head tell you what to do. Stay in this present moment, breathe, and allow your fantasy to move through you. Allow your way of being in the world. Allow this to unfold and allow this to come forth, right? And we have the Six of Crystals, and I will read it to you. That's the Inner Child deck, and that's a little bit the idea to what helps you on your way and what's the outcome, right? The 6 gnomes in this card have to set out together to accomplish a great goal, to reach the top of the mountain. One gnome has reached the summit. Awaiting him is the vision of a radiant snowflake, a 6-pointed marvel of nature. The 6-pointed star or hexagram is also called the flower of Aphrodite, the star of David, and the seal of Solomon. In Pythagorean mathematics, the number 6 is considered the only perfect number between 1 and 10. It signifies divine wisdom, harmony, equilibrium, and balance between the feminine and the masculine dimensions of consciousness. There is a sense of ecstasy in the card because of the ultimate success it portrays. Group work, perseverance, loyalty, and goal orientation are key components as one seeks to reach seemingly impossible heights. The number 6 can refer to peak experiences. It is usually expansive and positive in nature. When you receive the 6 of Crystals, it is a sign to redouble your efforts to achieve important goals. The climb may be steep, but the rewards will be plentiful. Remember to honor the process and have faith in yourself. If your work is humble and carries a purpose beyond yourself, you may expect great fulfillment and happiness in the years to come. On an elevated level, this card depicts global service and the idea of world harmony, symbolized by the beautiful snowflake. And that's the beauty in this. If you allow yourself to be in the present moment, to seize the moment and not to allow your thoughts to come in to tell you something that you experienced in the past, then something will head your way. Opportunities will come your way and allow you to step into your energy and to be in your energy to create from this beautiful things and create a magical world that will lead to a greater fulfillment in your life. It's the initiation. It's your crossing over. It's your story of this initiation that is in this present moment, and to allow yourself to be there, to create from this place and not to be resistant to the present moment. That's your solution right now, because it's heading into a great future with beautiful energy and a beautiful creative energy that is emanating from you, and it's allowing life to bring things to you that you didn't expect. That's creating magic together. Beautiful. Taurus, thank you so much for being here, for listening to me, and for allowing me to read for you, and for liking and subscribing and supporting the channel in the way you do. I'm really grateful for this, and I see you soon.